Good morning, YouTube. So today's video, I'm going to, well, actually I'm already here, but I am at a Chevy dealership, Fowler Chevrolet up here in Broomfield, Colorado. And the reason I'm here is there is a slightly, let me emphasize that, slightly used 2500 Duramax 2022, but I'm not going to tell you the trim color or the trim yet. I'll show it to you guys here in a little bit, but this dealership has this thing priced really well. So as everyone knows, you know, new cars and trucks are damn near impossible to find. If you've ordered a car or truck recently, you know, most of them you'll be waiting for a while for parts. You know, manufacturers and part issues, just with supply chain and COVID, just like everything else, has caused those issues. So in one of my last videos, I talked about the Ford that I ordered, which I still have that order in. Now, the way that I ordered that truck, I didn't go all out by any means. I mean, I ordered it with, you know, vinyl flooring, but I did get an Lariat package. So it's got heated, cooled seats. You know, it's got the big new Ford screen, stuff like that. So it's not the cheapest of the cheap. It's not the most expensive either. So, but the way that this Chevy is priced here, and the warranty that they have with it, I just wanted to come check it out and see if the options that come in this trim package are worth the step down in cost, or if, you know, if it's worth me just waiting for my Ford and paying a little bit extra money. As you guys know, this will be a work truck. This is my daily for towing, hauling, family, trailers, our camper, our new fifth wheel, and running our dumpsters. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, YouTube, I'm out here on the test drive. This is the truck. It is a 22, like I mentioned, Chevy 2500 with the Duramax and Allison, four-wheel drive, crew cab, short bed, in the silver color. And if you couldn't already tell by the bumper and the wheels, it is a custom. So the reasoning I'm looking at this is, sorry for the tree, the dealership has this priced at $63,500, basically $63,500. Sorry about the wind if you're getting any feedback on that. Which, you know, for the Ford that I'm ordering, that's you know, roughly $10,000 less. And having this money come out of my business account, having, you know, this is a work truck, so my company pays for this. The reason for my test drive is I want to know if the cost savings is worth the lack of features and comfort. Now, first impressions of this truck, I just drove it here a couple miles. And I have owned a Chevy, a Duramax before. I owned a 15 LML. It was an LTZ trim, but you know, this custom trim is not bad at all. The outside, I like the black bumpers. You know, if this was my truck that I could, you know, pick every option in this custom trim, I would have chosen a different color than silver. You know, the silver and black makes me think of the Raiders, and I hate the Raiders. But anyway, I like the blackout. There is zero chrome on this truck, which I like. And these, you know, the wheels that come on this custom trim, these 20-inch machine face wheels, I really like them. The Wrangler Goodyears that come on here, a good tread tire. They're nice and quiet, but they've got some good tread here for the winters in Colorado if you go up in the mountains. These are an LT 275 65 R20. And I really like GM's options for this trim level. So looking here in the bed, this does have a bed liner. It has the fifth wheel gooseneck prep group, which I need. Obviously for the business, it comes with bed lights, which you can activate from the cab. The 4-pin, sorry for the finger there, 4-pin and 7-pin hookups. Nice Chevy badge in here. I really like how GM has the tow hook set up, 3 in each corner, and then all of those grommets that you see in the middle can come out and you can attach more. So, you know, the push button, guys, this is a work truck. This custom trim is one level up from their work truck trim. And it's got, you know, soft open tailgate, push button tailgate, lights, bed liner, 5th wheel gooseneck prep group. You know what, it looks good. I mean, these tires, let me lift this up before I drive off and forget about it. The wheel and tire package, I really like. I love the bed steps, the bumper step, super handy. Coming around here to the front, so on these mirrors, you know, if you've seen any other review videos, you know that those light up and shine down the side of your trailer and your truck. Those lights light up. One thing I want to spend a minute here on the front suspension. So one thing I don't think GM gets enough credit for is their ride quality in their heavy duty trucks. Right now I currently drive a 2019 Ram 2500 Cummins Bighorn, 4-wheel drive, crew cab, short bed, and I have a Carly suspension on it with Fox 2.0s, and it doesn't ride half as good as this truck does. I will say that. So the independent front suspension on here really it does a nice job, not only in ride quality, but when you are towing, you know, it just feels a little more confident to me. You know, when I was towing our old travel trailer with my 2015 Chevy LML, that thing just towed so straight. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think of this front end here, but this thing just came in on trade, so it's still dirty. They haven't even cleaned it yet. But I mean, look up top. You got cab lights, cab marker lights up there. Again, I think the outside of this truck really, for, you know, a custom trim Chevy, which is one level up from their work truck, is really nice. And for this price, you know, I want to know, you know, here's the back. There's nothing special back here. They don't even have pockets, which is fine by me because it's less crap for my kids to leave in here. No, I have 3 kids, so I don't even need the fold down armrest. It never gets used. Nice, almost perfectly flat rear. This is for this cord right here, you know, that's your towage sleeve. This cord right here is for your engine block heater. I'll show you that real quick. That's a cool touch that Chevy did too. Here's the door panel. You know, all plastic. This is kind of some softer rubber here, but all plastic, keeping the price down. But the engine block heater hookup, if you guys have never seen, is right down here by your driver's side front tire. It has that 3-pin. That's what that cord is for back there. I think that's a cool feature. Instead of having a dang plug and a cord hanging out of your grill or your bumper, they integrated it finally. So I think that's awesome. So let me jump in here. So this is the smaller screen. I think it's a 7-inch screen. But you know, as far as the features of it itself, you get Apple and Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You do have your OnStar, you know, your backup camera. Now on the camera, you do get the, you know, the line on there. You can see it moving as I'm moving the wheel, but you do not have a zoom function. So if that's something that you really need, then, you know, you're not gonna, oh, so you can switch it up. So you don't have to, you can't zoom in. So, you know, I don't think the zoom is super necessary. It is helpful, but again, you're keeping the price down at this trim level. No seat heaters, no ventilated seats, nothing like that. But, you know, other than the radio controls up here, let me hit home, so you hit home, go back to that. You know, your basic dials for your AC and heat, no heated seats, engine exhaust brake, a button to drop your tailgate in the cab, which is sweet, emergency lights, the traction control. I think there's a couple features with that where if you hold it down or hit it a few times, there's a couple different, I think there might be some different modes. I could be wrong on that. And then this is the all-important fart button. So if you hit that, all your windows go down. I think that's pretty cool. And then you just gotta bring them all back up manually. So that's all your controls down there. Trailer brake controller. You do have a 12 volt and a couple USBs. The console, you know, good little console. This obviously comes up as a 6-seater. I'm not a huge fan of all, you know, these weird, oddly shaped little cubbies. You know, I mean, it's nice for like change and stuff, I guess, but like, you know, I've got a Ridge wallet here and it doesn't, I guess it kind of fits there well, but then you can't open your, you know, your storage. So kind of weird. Let me show you here the instrument cluster. Again, very basic. So you can scroll through and engine hours, trailer brake, tranny fluid, def, fuel filter. One thing I like about this, so starting here, brake pad life, $98.99. I think that's super helpful. You know, if you hear something or feel something in your brakes and you're kind of wondering, check the life on them. I've never seen another truck have a brake pad life tracker on there. So air filter life, that's super handy because a lot of newer diesels, and I don't think on here they do have the fuel filter minder thing on there, the little green and yellow suction meter that kind of told you your air filter life, oil life, PSI, fuel range, trip 2, trip 1, and speed. So, you know, basic stuff there. Here's your 4-wheel drive, tow haul mode, your jellyfish launcher light. So this one, you turn this on, you see that little light come on, and let me roll down the window here. All of those lights on the sides, and then your bed lights. Yep, you can see them there, those bed lights, and the 5th brake light, reverse lights up on top of the cab back there turn on with that. So that's pretty handy. Your dimmer switches, and then, you know, your lights. So very basic. You know, the steering wheel feel, you've got your cruise control here. Your steering wheel feel is, you know, this is the hard foam plastic feel. It's basically a work truck trim. All of this up here, you know, you got your nice cubby. This is all plastic. Some of this stuff, you know, this is nice and smooth, but basically it's a work truck, guys, just with some added features. So I'll let you guys know, you know, after I talk numbers with these guys, if it's worth it. Again, the sale price for this right now, it is December 8th, and December 8th. And this is for sale for $63,500. It has 4,500 miles on it, and the dealership is including a, you know, obviously it has the factory warranty and everything still in effect, but they're adding on, I think like I don't know, some crazy warranty. But anyway, so there's a picture of the back seat. You do have another thing I do like that Chevy does. So if you look up here, you know, you have your OnStar, but if you turn this on, all these interior lights are LED. I think that's kind of nice. Not a huge deal, but again, you know, just little stuff. You know, there is no sunglass holder up there. You do have a vanity. So some nice little features. But again, one thing I was worried about that I wanted to, you know, on my test drive, really figure out. So this is, you know, this seat is manual. So you've got your forward and back, and then your seat back controller here. One thing that I was concerned about, and I still kind of am, is there's no lumbar adjustment. So I really like my lumbar pushed all the way out. You know, going to the gym all the time like I do, working, you know, picking up kids, all that stuff. I always try and keep my back in good posture. So this having no lumbar is kind of an issue for me. So if it is for you, it's something to think about. You know, it's just one of those things that it's a feature that's lacking at this custom trim level. You know, something to think about. So I will check back with you guys here when the test drive is done and let you know the numbers, see if this works out. All right, guys, so I am back. If you couldn't tell from my window sticker, I am back driving the Ram. But something happened. I went ahead and purchased that 2022 Chevy 2500 Duramax. And the reason being, guys, is honestly price. So like I said before, $63,500 basically was the sale price. And that is like probably, I want to say more like $12,000 less than the Ford that I have ordered, which I need to cancel that order, by the way. But with, you know, with GM adding that extra payload to their 3/4 tons, the custom trim that that truck is in, and the features that it came with, and being that this, you know, my purposes for, you know, this vehicle and the Chevy, any truck I own, is for work, and I just don't need a whole lot, guys. I just don't. Like, I don't need leather. I don't need heated, cooled seats. I am probably going to put in heated seats for my wife. And I'm not going to lie, I mean, they're nice in the wintertime, but you don't need them. It has a backup camera. It has a bed liner, fifth wheel gooseneck prep. I mean, it has LED bed lights. You know, the back seat is big. That was the thing I hated about my 2015, was how small those seats were. GM used to make the smallest back seat, in my opinion. Ford obviously leads the way there. But GM and Ram, I mean, you know, the Mega Cab, you can't argue with that. And then GM has stepped up their game in that department. So I've got 3 kids. I need that room. You know, the Duramax Allison, you know, this will be the 3rd year. So 20, 21, 22, this is the 3rd year of this iteration of the L5P Duramax for this, you know. And honestly, like with any new diesel, guys, I don't want to say it's a roll of the dice, but man, it's you know, it's a question that you know, always kind of hangs out there with your EPA equipment, your EGR, your DEF, your DPF, all that fun stuff. And because I operate under a DOT, I can't get rid of it. Plus, it's illegal. So, anyway, I am driving the Ram right now. I'm driving home. I told the guys, I said, hey, I'll sign the majority of the paperwork. My wife and I got to go back up there and sign the rest of it on Friday. Today is Wednesday. So we will, I'll wrap this video up on Friday with you guys when I actually take possession of it. But I'm excited, guys. I mean, it's everything I need. And, you know, for the price, I couldn't argue with it. It has like 4,500 miles on it. unfortunately the previous owner lost the job and traded it in, so or got rid of it. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch up with you on Friday and I'll finish up this video, but I'm pumped, guys. I'll see you on Friday when I take possession. All right, good morning, YouTube. It is Friday morning. We're gonna wrap this video up on this segment. So I told you I'd come back on Friday, the day I pick up the truck. I'm heading up to the dealership now. I got my wife following me in another car with a couple of our kids. We gotta sign some paperwork, and then this thing is going straight to work. I've got to come back down to my discount tire by my house. Grabbed the one of the dump trailers. It had a screw in the tire and it was leaking, so I just had them. Actually, they had to replace it because the screw was outside the steel band. So anyway, it will be going straight to work, and I'm going to be taking it all the way down by Colorado Springs. My buddy is renting it from me. He's tearing out his basement, and he lives up on the side of a mountain. So yeah, first day, almost brand new truck, and we're just gonna throw it right in the fire. So yeah, last day in the Ram. I mean, overall, this thing served me really well. You know, no major issues. I will show you the check engine light. Came back on from that EGR code, but it is what it is. Paperwork is done. So and today it is, if you couldn't tell, it snowed this morning. It's pretty much stopped now, but we got some moisture on the roads, and yeah, this is going to be a test, for a good little first test for the new 2022 Chevy 2500 Duramax custom trim. So I will catch back up with you guys here when I pick it up. All right, guys, there she goes. End of a little era there. Bye 2019. Hello 22 Chevy. So we're off to work. I gotta pick up a trailer and head down by the Broadmoor Hotel in Colorado Springs and deliver it to my buddy. So it's official, guys. This is the new tow rig and family vehicle. It is certified pre-owned, so it's got tons of warranty left, and rides smooth, man. I'm excited. So got everything loaded up, and we will catch you guys on the next one.